What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Bonnie Scotch. It's 2 lives in one day for me. I'm in rare form, honey. But listen, I had to jump down here and talk to the people. We got some breaking news, honey. Breaking. Karen Huger has been sentenced to 2 years. She's going to have to serve 1 year. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let me go ahead and pull up Taria of We Go podcast. She covered this. She was live. She was down at the courts. I actually spoke to her this morning, and she wasn't feeling well. So I love that she still got out there in the field. She had her boots to the ground, honey. And shout out to my girl. We actually recorded a podcast on Saturday together, and she posted it yesterday. So please check that out. But in the meantime, I'm going to get this up on the screen so we can chat about the things. And everybody, as you're coming into the room, go ahead and hit the like button for me to let YouTube know that I'm here and that you all are rocking with my commentary. Thank you all for being here with me. We got Jorge in the building. We got Robert. We got Jameer. We got Brianna. We got Ashley. We got Prognosis. Azor D. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you all. Hit that like button. We got some things to talk about, honey. It's just too much going on. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I first heard about this, when I first saw the sentencing, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my stomach did drop. My stomach did drop. I said, it's real. It's real, but listen. Karen played a game. Karen played too much in these streets. And here's a little bit of my confusion about Karen. You have all this money. You have this grand lifestyle. You have a beautiful life. You have more money than you probably know what to do with. But you need to humble yourself at times. You need to humble yourself. Now, I don't know what the reason is that this woman couldn't find a driver. I can't imagine what the reason was. I know that Blue Eyes was her driver, allegedly for a long time. Was Karen doing this to spite Ray or something like that? That's my only theory. That's the only thing that I can think of. She probably told him, since I can't have Blue Eyes, I won't have any driver, honey. You played a game. You played yourself. You played. Now, again, my heart sunk. It really, really did. Even though I had been calling for Karen to get jail time, I thought she was going to get a little 3 months, a little 6 months, like the prosecutor said. But baby, when I saw 1 year, I said, oh, my heart dropped to my stomach for real. And I don't know if it's because I've been watching Karen on my TV for the past 9 years. I don't know if it's because she's an elderly Black woman and I have grown to have some type of affection for her, even though I don't know this lady from a roast beef sandwich. Okay, I've never met Karen Huger. Let me put a little bit of lip oil on, honey. Shout out to the 35 people in the room, child. I really appreciate y'all for being down here with me. Let me pull up Miss Taria, We Go podcast. It was shocking, Cammie. It was. That gagged me, y'all. That really, really did gag me. But it's the hubris. It's this ego. This is your 4th DUI. That's you're wilding. You're wild for that, okay? So let's just jump into it. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. A little presentation, honey. A little presentation. Okay, here we go. Can y'all see my screen okay? Hey, Keem. Hey, T-Dubber. Hey, HB. Hey, Kiki. What's up, y'all? Hit the like button for me, babes. All right, can y'all see my screen? My girl had her boots to the ground. Shout out to We Go podcast. Shout out to Taria, okay? Reporting live from the courthouse is closed, but court is in session. I love that she was there. I know she wasn't feeling that great, and She still made it down to the courthouse. All right, let's read these tweets. Okay. My girl is in the world of journalism, like Portia said. All right. I have eyes on Ray, her cousin that was on the show, and I can confirm she has the 613 hair with black roots. Karen's lawyer just gave a statement from Karen to the judge that he read silently. She was signed up to participate in a program where she has a handheld breath device. It will require her to blow 4 times a day. The results go to whomever she chooses. Lord Jesus, not 4 times a day, honey. Oh, she went to a place called Right Turn for 48 hours. It is a place with rooms meant to look like jail cells, so she could experience what that's like. She also has a continuing relationship with her therapist. Her lawyer is presenting reasons to the judge as to why she went to the type of recovery center that she went to. He said you have to make it appealing for people to step away from their everyday lives, sort of like an incentive to get help. Ray said that the kids are hurt by this. Her lawyer asked if Ray was aware of everything that Karen has done in the last few months to get help. He said yes. He told the judge Karen is doing very well and has recovered from the accident, and Karen is crying. Ray is getting ready to testify. Oof. I have eyes on Ray, her cousin that was on the show, and I can confirm she has 613 hair with black roots. The prosecution isn't really buying the reason given for Karen choosing that recovery spot. Her lawyer said she is a good person, has been gracious throughout this experience. He has asked the judge for a suspended sentence, 3 years probation, AA twice per week, make therapy a condition and another thing, but I couldn't hear because people are rustling around. My girl was out there in them streets. Yes, Taria. She apologized for bringing this to trial and was arrogant in thinking she could handle alcohol. Wow, okay. He said Karen had the hang of working the system prior to 2011. All warnings went in one ear and out the other, but she remained undeterred. The judge said Karen is no stranger to drinking while driving on our roads. When she got a PBJ in 2007, one would think Miss Huger learned her lesson. In 2008, before the ink was dry on the other one, she was arrested again. He is not playing. Okay, did y'all catch that? Let me check in. Let me tap in with y'all real quick. How we doing? How we feeling, folks? 34 of y'all in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. Did y'all catch that though? This part right here. The judge said Karen is no stranger to drinking while driving on our roads. When she got a PBJ in 2007, one would think that Miss Huger learned her lesson. In 2008, before the ink was dry on the other one, she was arrested again. So she was arrested for a DUI while she was getting cleared from another one. You're out of control. You're out of order, Karen. And I was talking to another friend of mine about this today. I was telling her, that my stomach kind of sank when I saw the results, when I saw the verdict, And they're like, they're going to make an example out of her at this point because she is a public figure. And not only that, she was talking that big shit. Big shit. Okay? On that, on the cam footage, y'all. The judge is reading Karen's actions on that body cam to filth. Oh my God. Judge has sentenced Karen for 2 years with 1 year suspended. I believe they are taking her into custody right now. As Karen was being taken into custody, she yelled, "Love you, Ray. God's got you. You'll be all right. God bless you, baby." Not the dramatics, honey. Well, that was a ride. Court is over. I was just 2 steps away from Ray and the family, and I can't find my car. I forget the street I parked on. Send help. Shout out to you, Taria. We love you. We appreciate you. Please follow my girl We Go podcast on all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I'm not sure if she's on Blue Sky, but everywhere. Shout out to her, okay? y'all. Yeah, I mean, listen. You got arrested for your second DUI. And while they were trying to figure that one out, you got the third. The ink wasn't even dry on that one. So Karen, it's just this reckless type of careless behavior. Like she has not cared in over 10 years. So maybe this is best. And I hate it. I hate this for her. Like, shouldn't no black elder, no black woman have to sit in a jail cell? But you did this to yourself. You know damn well you could have got a driver, Karen. Let me see what y'all are saying up in here, child. First live. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Johnny Bravo. Welcome. I feel no sympathy. I knew she would get time for real, child. Ray came to her rescue and all. Rummaged through the purse. Lied about her drinking a few beers and all. He soldiered for her. He really, really did. He really did. Screen is good, y'all said, okay. Karen needed a wake-up call, and Miss Grand Drunk needs time to think. Absolutely. I hope that this was a wake-up call. Now, Brianna, y'all see, y'all out of order. But listen, I think Karen was doing her thing. So maybe they have an arrangement, you know? I was shocked when I heard 1 year and another suspended, but hey, she shouldn't have taken it to trial. I agree with that. Taking it to trial was crazy. Now, this one detail is what I'm curious about. Before she decided to go to trial, my thing is she had to know about this webcam footage, y'all. Because if her lawyer saw that and still decided to take that to trial, that is wild. That is wild. They robbed her. They robbed that lady. And this part, Jameer, and thank you to my moderators for being in the room with me. Listen, what Jameer said, going for only 48 hours is crazy. She really thought this was a joke. I heard that it was essentially like a luxury center. 48 hours is crazy. You didn't even try, girl. Like, I started to feel bad for Karen, but it's like, can I really? I think the shock of it and the shock of like somebody that, you know, we're somewhat familiar with going to jail it's a lot. It's kind of like a lot to take in, but it's like, girl, what did you want? It's like you were begging for jail time. You begged. And y'all know how I feel about drunk drivers. I hate it. I think it is so irresponsible, so reckless. So many people have lost their lives. So many people have lost family members. And I said it before and I'll say it again. It's not as simple as somebody just losing their life. That person meant something to their family, to their community. They were a mom, a sister, a wife, or whatever, a brother, an uncle, a cousin, a caretaker. They were somebody to someone. So I'm hoping that this is a wake-up call to everybody, actually. Call a car, call an Uber, go and sleep in your car. I've been out with a friend one time. When I used to live in Dallas, I was out with a friend and he drove to the spot and baby, we got tossed. Now I got a ride home, but he slept in his car. He slept it off. Like, people, figure out a way to get home safe. Figure out a way. Please. Let me see what y'all are saying, honey. She's had a problem for years now. Absolutely. The judge read her to the... Listen, I wish that we could get that transcript. I wish, you know, it was like documented live. I wish we could get that. I really, really do, because I would review it, honey. Oh, wow. Thomas Jefferson's concubine. Oh, no. 2007, 2008. Hold on. Hello? She is a menace, T-dubbers. She is. Vindicated where? The way she spoke to those officers, let me know she was going to, baby, that, and that was it too. Because even though I did think it was sickening, when she called that man poor and white, I thought it was sickening. It was like, girl, 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 why'd you say that? Why'd you say that? Like, she was wild for that. 67 of y'all are in the chat with me. Shout out to y'all. I'm on my lunch break, honey. Yes, I sure am. Sure am. Oh my goodness, not the clankety clank. Sing, sing, dropping the soap. Listen, none of those jokes that she told age well. When she told Jacqueline she was going to call the cops for her, who did she say clinkety clank to? To Ashley about Michael Darby? None of that age well. I always forget how to say your name. I think the D is silent. I think it is, Jabril Saul. Thank you for breaking the news. I am shook, y'all, but she needs to bear the consequences. Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen. We have to be real. We have to be so real. Karen deserves this. Because I truly believe that if she was let off easy, she would be drunk behind that wheel again. She would find a way to get herself drunk and jump behind the wheel again. I really do believe that. I really think that she doesn't care. She doesn't have a care in the world, and she needs to. And I'm hoping that this is the wake-up call that she needs. All of the excuses that they were coming out with left and right. On the reunion, when they played her little clip or whatever, she's like, oh, I have to address mixing antidepressants with alcohol. That's, first of all, girl, shut your mouth. Shut up, Karen. As a person who has been on antidepressants, you know you are not supposed to drink. You are not supposed to have a lick of alcohol. I think I talked about this before with y'all. And when I was having some anxiety issues, and my doctor put me on antidepressants, and it's actually making me too drowsy, so I had to get off that shit. But you're not supposed to be drinking alcohol, girl. I was getting into all of the non-alcoholic drinks, the mocktails. I keep my Martinelli sparkling cider up here. Actually, I'm giving up. I think I'm just gonna give up alcohol. Like I don't like how it makes me feel. Like it makes me feel a little bit too moody. So maybe have like a little glass of wine every once in a while, but I'm moving away from that. My body just feels called to do that. Same with smoking. I'm not there with it anymore. I picked an interesting time to kind of like raw dog life, but here we are. She really should have accepted and apologized and got 2 or 3 months. Yeah. Y'all owe Robin an apology. She told y'all, wait a minute, who's y'all? Now I believed Robin. Sad day for the Grand Dame, yeah. Uber Huger, oh my God. Not Black Elder. I mean, is she not? At some point, she had to face the fact that she has a substance abuse problem. I heard that for her too, but she has to face her demons. Yeah, Paz, but more than that, there are so many people with substance abuse problems who love a cocktail, maybe have substance abuse problems indeed, but that doesn't mean that they're going to get behind a wheel. So I think Karen has an issue with discernment. She has an issue with ego. She's too big for her britches. She thinks that she's above the law. She thinks that she can kind of just do whatever and get away with it. And I think that's more of the issue. She could be an alcoholic all day. Just don't get behind the wheel. Her pride got her here. She's a likable and charismatic personality. If she would have just accepted defeat and sang for her supper and acted accordingly. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Kiki. She did it to herself. She still lied in our faces the entire season. Remember when she told us a deer hit her? Then it was a random car. Exactly. It was every excuse. It was every excuse in the book. I said it. Ray is going to have the time of his life. Oh my, y'all, Ray is 80 years old. Ray is 80. What do y'all think Ray is about to do? I don't even know if Ray can get it up. Ray need to go sit down somewhere and relax his little body. He need to go sit down somewhere. Sit down by the pool and, go play a little golf with the fellas. Ray don't need all that kind of excitement. How old is Ray? Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know how old Ray is. Anybody know? I'm thinking he gives me like an 80, 86. Not Karen in jail. Was crazy as she had 4 DUIs. Exactly. She knew. She tried to suppress, but the judge said no. Yeah, she had the right one today. She thought it was a joke. She sure did. Hey, y'all, I'm late. What's tea? They book. Listen, Karen is down in the slammer, honey. She's down in the clinker. I hope Martha Stewart gave her a call to give her some advice. How much time did Martha do? I forget. How much time did she do again? But yeah, I think ultimately Karen will be okay. I think she'll have a fairly cushy experience. You know what I mean? Also, I think she'll probably get a lot of special treatment. She is probably, I mean, she's a fan favorite. She'll probably be a fan favorite in jail. The chef will probably make her a little French toast. Whatever the jail special is, the prison delight, the Cheetos in the bag with the ramen and the hot sauce, and she'll get a special hot bag. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking that she'll get preferential treatment. She'll get a decent pillow. She'll get commissary and her visitation and everything like that. So I don't think we should be too worried about the ground down. I think ultimately she will be okay. Let me see what else y'all are saying. Shout out to the 70 of y'all in the room. Now, I'm hoping I got at least 35 likes, honey. I'm hoping I got at least 35 likes. Somebody check the like count for me. Let me know what it's giving, honey. What will happen next season? Okay, let's talk about it really quick before I jump out of here. So for next season, here are my predictions, excuse me. So you all know that they roll the cameras around spring, okay? Around cherry blossom season, which we're about to be upon cherry blossom season in a few weeks in Maryland. So they're about to start filming. I am almost pretty sure production was down in the courtroom, or maybe I feel like Taria would have said that if they were. But, I'm sure that they're keeping up with what's going on. But I think that they have those cameras rolling. The show will go on. The show must go on. And we're just going to have to wait for Karen to get out. "48 hours was the pretend jail she went to. I don't know how long she stayed at the luxury resort rehab." Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Thank you for the clarification. You are so right. Drunk driving is never okay. As rich as she is, she could have had a driver taking her wherever she needed to go. Exactly. Thank you, Jameer, for checking the like count for me. Come on, Prison Delight. Yes, baby. Karen should have never taken this to trial. Exactly, Tammy Talks. Thank you so much for joining Tammy Talks. If y'all aren't, what are words? If y'all are not subscribed to Tammy Talks, go ahead and subscribe to her channel, y'all. She does fabulous reviews. Okay. Ray finna sell the house and divorce Karen. You think so? Taria said he was in shape. Oh my God. Y'all are so silly. Y'all are silly. Okay. I saw somebody said hi, Bonnie. I'm trying to find your comment. I think it was you, Koku. Hey, baby. Thank you so much for joining. She is too proud. Candace must come back. I'm curious as to what will come of Candace. You know, she's got her new baby. I'm not sure if she'll be ready to, um, bring this new facet, this new era of her life, motherhood to the TV screen so soon. I would like to see it. I wouldn't mind seeing it at all. I would love to see Candace back. I really would. I do miss her actually. I think Juan's roommate and Charisse is coming back. I would love it if Charisse and her old drunk ass came back. Listen, I typically don't go up for Charisse, but Charisse does bring a certain kind of delusion. And I think delusion is right for this franchise. I really, really do. I could pass on Juan's landlord. I could pass on Juan's landlord. Hey, Bonnie and Mods. Hey, Jax. Hi, Bonnie. I'm late to the live, but damn, Karen. Hey, Sasha. Thank you so much for joining. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I just wanted to, jump in and give my thoughts really quick. I did feel bad for Karen at first, but it's like, girl, you asked for it. You begged for jail time. You did. You did. You did. I fear Miss Thing is not going to do well in prison. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, and it's not even a transition from like a normal everyday people lifestyle, right? Or somebody who is homeless, or maybe like this is going to be a huge transition, a huge culture shock to Karen's spirit. It's going to be a huge culture shock. She lives such a cushy and luxurious lifestyle. So to go from that to jail, girl, I don't know what to tell you, sister. I don't know what to tell you. Like, our Black elders deserve to be sitting down somewhere and relaxing. Karen, you have like the most sickening job. You come and you film for 4 months, and then you have the rest of the year off. You get to spend your money and live your life and travel and make appearances and do whatever the hell you want to do. And I just feel like for some people, a good life is just not enough. They always got to push the limit. They always got to push. Oh, did y'all hear my stomach? I haven't eaten lunch. I only had one thing. I had a banana nut muffin, and I'm back on my workout. So when I get hungry, I get like ravenous. Like my stomach starts yelling at me. So I have some curry goat in the fridge though. Some curry goat and rice that I made a couple days ago. Thanks for the update, Bon Bon. This is really sad for her. At the same time, it's the best for her life and ego. It could have been fatal. So Karen, be humble. Sit down. Exactly. I agree. All right, my loves. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all's Wednesday, okay? Hug and kiss on your families, please. Stay out them streets. Stay from behind the wheel, drunk. Get drunk in the house. Get drunk at the bar. Call an Uber. Thanks for the chat, y'all. I really appreciate y'all for being here with me. I'll see y'all for the next one. Bye. Oh, is this still going? I thought I ended this. Okay.